Hey guys, welcome to another episode on Kind Spirit Tech. So today we are going to continue our story about GGPlot, and we are going to talk about multiple geometries per single plot. So what is the purpose of this feature? If you have been following this series up to now, you know that we can split our presentation and geometry by categories. And in case of this data source, we could do something like this. Let's say with geom point function, I'm going to provide a static like this, x, y, and let's size based on y, and I'm going to do color based on categories. If I run this code, you see that we have splitted our values by categories. And this is actually great if you have categories determined by row. But what if you have categories determined by column? That is completely different matter. I'm going to change our data like this. I'm going to add 3 more columns, and I'm going to call this one A, B, C, and D, 4 categories. And I believe that this is fine, except this comma. I'm going to run this code now, and this is going to crash because we don't have category anymore. So take a look now. Now you don't have any direct way to split your values by categories. But what we actually can do, we can create multiple geometries per single plot. And we can do that in many different ways. So in this first case, I'm going to plot my y values. And I want color to be, let's say, green. So if I run this code, yes, we don't have y anymore, we have A. Run this code again. Okay, now you see that we have all of dots from our source data from category A colored in green. But if we want to compare this category to some other category, we can do something like this. I could create another geom point like this, and instead of A, I'm going to ask for B category and color red, something like this. Run it. But this is not the only way. What I can do, I can create something like this. I can write plot second time, then I'm going to add another geometry to my plot like this. Let's say geom point again, and then aesthetics of X and C, and now color of, let's say, yellow. Run it, and it works just fine. And as you see, our plot on our right side, it's not something representative. But from this point on, you could get creative as much as you want. Let's say that I want to create, instead of geom point, let's say smooth line with color of a green. Then I want to create geom point, but I want to change size for my dots in regards of, let's say, category A. So size is going to be changed by A. Color is going to remain red. And let's say that I want to deal with my third category with geom bar. Let's say like this. Category C is fine. Color now black like this. Then stat identity. Let's say position dodge, and fill by category A. But I want my bars to be behind this line and points, so I'm going to remove it and set it in here. Okay, 1 plus. I don't need this statement anymore, and let's see what we have. And I want smooth line behind bars. That is going to be even better. Okay, like this. Then instead of fill by A, I want to set factor of A, and let's add one more line. Let's say theme dark, then GG title, or awesome plot, and one more. I don't want any legends. With legend position set to none. Okay, run this again. Oh, this is something much more interesting. So guys, I truly hope that you're going to like what you have learned in this episode. So if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and see ya!